In the swamp, trumping all day long. Saturday nights in Death Valley, that tiger strong. So we Razorbacks, crowd calling the hogs. Blue Ridge battle Wildcats, bringing the dogs. Show me Miss Zoe, black and gold fight. Boomer sooner running on a Saturday night. Hook 'em horns, burnt orange in the sun. 12th man standing, Aggies get it done. Saturday lights.
Yeah, man, it is Monday, and we back around the water cooler, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nick Frazier, and welcome to Water Cooler Talk Sports. The man, you can't see him, but you can hear him. Tell him who you are, boss man.
It's your boy Marcus Fitzpatrick. Let's go. Let's get it, man.
Yes, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us here as always. And, of course, with us as always around the water cooler, your guy, our guy, everybody's guy from at SEC season, Auburn Tez. Tez, what's going on, man? How you feeling, man?
Man, feeling pretty good, man. How about you guys?
Feeling great, man. Feeling great, man. Feel
literally and
that's what I said. Marcus said they about to have another snowstorm. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Is that right, Marcus? Y'all about to have
a safe, man.
Yes, the snow ain't even got out the ground yet, Nick, and it's going to be more.
Goodness gracious, man. Well, you know what? You know what y'all can do to help Marcus out in the snowstorm? You can do this for me. Subscribe to these YouTube channels, man. At It's SEC Season with our guy Auburn Tez, man. At Tight Sports and Alabama Football Mega Cash. Shout out to our guy DC Wolf over at Auburn_Addicts TV, man. Dustin over at the Uptempo Podcast, man. Be Sharp at the Sharpshooter Sports Talk, man. Vandy Chris over at the Go to Broom Podcast and at the Anchor Down Live Podcast on Facebook. At the Huggy Beard himself on YouTube and on Twitter at I got Edward at Kid Country. Chopping it up with Kid Country on YouTube. And, of course, the legend themselves, Bubba and the old man, Auburn Sports Talk, man. Make sure you go subscribe to these YouTube channels, man, as well as subscribe to I got JMHO Sports Talk with I got Coach Sean and On the Block Sports with Coach Carl, as well as I got Dylan over at the College Loop as well, man. Also support the people that support Water Cooler Talk Sports. I got DJ. They want support of Water Cooler Talk Sports, man. Follow him on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Hollywood_media. That's Holly with an EY. And, of course, follow him on Facebook at Hollywood Media with 2 A's.
Hollywood.
day one supporter of Water Cooler Talk Sports, man. Make sure you mess with the people that mess with Water Cooler Talk Sports, man. We appreciate you so much for that. Do us a favor. Follow us here at Water Cooler Talk, man. Follow Water Cooler Talk Sports on the socials, on Twitter at CoolerSpot23, on Instagram and TikTok at the Water Cooler Talk, man. On Facebook at the Water Cooler Talk Podcast, Facebook page, and of course, the website, www.watercoolertalksports.com. For all of your college football, SEC football, and of course, Auburn football news, man. We appreciate you so much, man, for rocking with us and supporting us as well, man. And if you want to support us financially, man, of course, super chats throughout the show. You can super chat us. And if you want to become a recurring member of the chat, you want to support the channel, $5.99 a month, man, to join the Coolest Cubes game, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us as always. Fellas, I want to see who in the chat with us tonight, man. I want to shout out people that's rocking with us in the chat. Shout out to y'all rocking with us, man. Rodney Williamson in the chat. What's up, Rodney, man? Hope you're doing all right tonight, my guy. AD4L, Auburn Dad for Life, rocking with us in the chat. What's up? What's going on? It is the Huggy Beard himself. Let's go. Let's get it.
I see what
That's what I'm saying. The Rooster Mac, the legend of Sweet Sugar Boy Williams himself. Appreciate you so much, man. There he is.
Mike.
Fellas, War Eagle, Mike McKinney in the chat, rocking with us. What's up, Mike? How you feeling? Hey, Miss Parker. Hey, Miss Parker. How you feeling, Miss Parker? Karen Parker rocking with us in the chat. What's going on? How you feeling? How you feeling, man? Ant the Insider is rocking with us as well. What's up, Ant? Hope you feeling all right. Ant. The king of the comments is rocking with us. Travell Fitzpatrick is rocking in the chat with us. I got Jay is in the chat. What's up, Jay? Hope you're feeling good, man. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're feeling great, man. We appreciate you so much, man, for continuing to rock with us here around the water cooler, man. We're gonna bring in a guy right here, man, that's been rocking with us for a long time. It is Mr. 21. Can you do something for me? Ed Darby, what's up, Ed? How you feeling, man? What's going on?
What's happening?
What's up, y'all? Doing good.
Chilling. Fellas, man, this is gonna be a good show. Don't want it to be a long show, but it's gonna be a good show. Brad Brown ain't rocking with us. What's up, Brad? Brad Brown and rocking with us in the chat. What's up, Brad? How you feeling, my guy? Appreciate you so much, man, for rocking with us as always. Let's get into the topic of the night, man. I don't want to belabor the point too much longer, man. We're in talking season right now is where we are. You know, talking season, bro. The hardest season of all, because all you do during this season is speculate, and predict, predict some more, speculate, pontificate some more, speculate, bloviate, pontificate, speculate, and all type of stuff during talking season. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna feed into it a little bit. But man, as you all know, Auburn has a new head coach. Auburn has a new quarterback. Could be one who's been with this head coach. Total rehaul on the offensive side of the ball. Total rehaul on the offense. Total rehaul on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, a lot of new faces. I think every face on this offensive side of the ball is going to be new except one person. Jeremiah Cobb. Everybody else is going to be brand new on this side of the ball. So as you can tell from the title of this show and how you can tell from the thumbnail of this show, how good are they? But the title of this show is how good will Auburn football's offense be in 2026? Not hood. Keyword will, not can, but how good will Auburn football's offense be in 2026, man? And this is the time where we start the pontification and we start criticizing, as they said, as Mike said, criticize. Miss Carey, Miss Parker said, talking season is too long. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, man. God, it's so long. We like right at almost 200 days left until kickoff or something of that nature, man.
You shouldn't even say that, man.
Yeah, don't put a number on it, please.
No, we got no. It's literally like it's just over 200 days.
If you stop thinking about it, get
until what's the name? Until September 5th.
It don't work either, Marcus.
Just saying.
Maybe it works if you win it.
You know, I'm just saying. But let's start off with the general question, man. Let's start off with the general Question Marcus, man. How good will Auburn's offense be in 2026?
Man, I think they have great potential as he's bringing a lot of he's bringing his Louis bag with him, like Dion said. Bringing a lot of skill position, but to me, it depends on what the O line does. As we seen last year, even if you come in with a high projected O line, if they don't perform, you can only go as far as they allow you to go, man. So to me, it really depends on how this O line gels and the chemistry, because like you said, these are all new faces. So this means this O line has not played a game together yet. So it's just I wonder how that's gonna go down the line. So for me, I think we have incredible potential, but it's kind of tough for me to just give a good projection yet until I see what this O line gonna do, man.
No, that's a very safe answer. We was waiting and we wanted some fireworks. Is what we wanted. We wanted to hear some fireworks. We wanted to hear numbers. We wanted to hear stats. Is what we wanted to hear. But he took the safe route and said we gotta wait to see what the O line looks like. Ed, how good will Auburn's offense be in 2026?
I'm going to go ahead and preempt you. There's not going to be any fireworks. Just let you know right off the bat. Better than the last 5 years. I'll take functional offense. How about that? I know we don't.
I do agree with that, Ed.
Even if we don't even have the line, or we don't know yet, so we it's kind of hard to project. But if he is as detailed as he is in the offseason, and he's going to be the same way with the offense, and let the offensive coordinators do what they need to do, then he's in sync with making the correct third and fourth down calls and being able to adjust during the game, not just at halftime. It's going to be functional. It's going to be better than what we've seen in the last 5 to 8 years. Just doing that alone, with 3-star players, is going to get us pretty further than what we'll be in.
Functional. Marcus said offensive line. Ed said functional. Tez, what say you?
I'm not gonna give you many fireworks.
Oh,
Maybe.
It's not fireworks season, man.
Yeah,
that's what talking season is for. You supposed to say something that make people mad or agree with you, to make you hold on to it for the whole off season.
Okay,
that's what we're supposed to do.
I got it. I got a Roman candle. That's the best I can do.
Wow.
Nah. So I'll say this. I'll say top half of the conference. How about that? So
okay, so top 8.
16 team conference that puts us 8 or better in the conference.
Okay.
And I'm saying that because if Alex Golich is who he says he is, which I think he is, that means he's willing to play the best players that get what he wants to do, regardless of ranking or who's supposed to play or who we paid or how much time you got left. He's willing to play who gets the job done. And he has a process that is detailed enough to scheme around deficiencies and do what the team does well. That alone, I think, with the talent that I've seen, and here's my Roman candle.
Okay.
This is the best quarterback we could have gotten. When you really think about it, this is the best situation at quarterback that possibly could have happened for Auburn football.
Okay.
We could have been sitting here with Jackson Arnold. We could have been in here with a Deuce Knight that we don't know. You know, if he is better than Byron Brown, that would have been just like, we'd have found that out in real time, right? We don't know that. Out of the portal quarterbacks, this was the best portal quarterback in the country.
Mm-hmm.
At quarterback, this is the best that we could have done at Auburn. So that alone gives me, with what I think about Alex Golich, enough to say that I think we'll be top half of the conference.
Top half of the conference. about to bring in the guy right here because I want to hear what his thoughts is, ladies and gentlemen. It is Kid Country. What's up, Edward? How you feeling, man?
Edward.
What's up, guys?
Chilling, man. Chilling, man. Edward, man. I'm asking you the question like we're asking everybody else. I'm asking you the question like I'm asking everybody else, man. The question is, how good will Auburn's offense be in 2026? Keyword will be in 2026.
About sitting around seven.
You're breaking up, Elwood. You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
You got ant from.
I said I got to sitting around about 7.
7. Auburn's offense gives us 7 wins. Okay. Wow. How do you what?
No, I'm saying I'm about 7 in the conference in overall offense. I got us anywhere from 7 to
top 7 in the conference. Okay. So you got
top 7
top 7 in the conference. Okay, so you and Tez right around the same thing. Tez said top half, which is 8 or better, and you saying top 7 in the conference, 7 or better. Okay, why you feel that way?
With a possibility to go higher. Run the ball. If we run the ball with the stable of backs that we got, and have a surge offensive line that can run block, you got to do a threat quarterback. The deep shots going to be there all day when you want them. Run the football.
Okay.
Run the ball. That's what you said you were going to do. That's what I'm expecting them to do. With all these tight ends coming in and all these offensive linemen, all these backs, I think they're going to lean heavy on this running game. And I was just saying this. I don't think Auburn fans know how good Jeremiah Cobb truly is. When you spread this field, the way that this offense is going to be spread,
okay,
and you give Cobb the ball,
okay,
he's not going to lead the SEC, but what he going to have is a lot of explosive plays, a lot of 15, 20-yard runs.
Okay.
You know, you got the Davenports and you got the Bryson Washington. You got those guys that are going to come behind him. But I look for him to lead the SEC in yards per carry. So that's what I look for. Run the ball. And
all I would say is I die laughing when people say run the ball now. Because when I said it last year, I got killed.
Wait a minute. Who killed you for saying run the ball?
I would get picked apart. Marcus, all you want to do is run the ball.
Yeah, you do that in the game. It's not the game, though. That's what it is. That's what they say you do.
Hey, Mr. Nick Fraser.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Nick Fraser.
Yes, sir.
I got something that I wanna say to you.
Okay.
I'm saying to you this out of love, as a brother. And maybe, maybe a lot of it might not. You see what I'm saying? How can I say this without offending you? This is all out of love.
Okay.
Next time I see you in front of Alec Golis, I need you to act like you belong there, bro.
What you mean?
I don't want you. I heard the timidness in your voice when you were asking the question.
Oh man, this man is at the timidness.
No. You Nick freaking Fraser, bro. You belong here. I need you to get in there, man, and ask these questions with that same confidence that you talking to me with.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, Alec Golding is just a man, just like me and you.
Okay.
That's what I want now.
Did it really sound like that on the camera for real?
To me, it did. Like you want to open your mouth. I'm saying, what's wrong with Nick?
For real, it really sounded like that for real.
To me, because
dang, I ain't know that. Okay.
I talked to you on the call-in show. Like you were whispering the question almost. Talk. You belong here, bro.
Sing with the chest.
You belong here.
Oh
I
man,
like it, man.
I like it.
We ain't taking. Hey,
I receive it. I
we
receive
ain't
it.
taking a back seat to nobody, bro. We ain't
I
taking a back
receive it.
seat to nobody. It's
I
your
receive it.
time.
I receive it. I receive it.
I love
I would never tell you nothing wrong, dog.
I receive it. I receive it. I receive it. I receive it. No, but if it did sound that way, that my bad. My bad. Because I thought I was talking regular. I thought I was talking regular, but maybe it was. Ted, did it sound like that for real, Ted? Did I sound like low?
Nah, I mean, nah, not to me.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I gotta go back and listen to it to see because if it did, that's my fault. That's my bad. My B. That's my bad. My B. My bad. My bad. But I will receive that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Hey, bro, I'm just saying that because, bro, you finna go places that you never imagined going.
Okay.
You finna do things that you never thought you would do, bro. I'm just preparing you for what to come. It ain't nothing to be negative. You know what I mean? I'm preparing you for what height the Lord about to take you to, bro, because of your humbleness. That's the only reason why I'm telling you this.
Well, I appreciate that, Edward. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
This
I
is
mean,
great.
but for real though, I receive it, but I didn't know. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I didn't know because I was standing so close to him, he could hear what I was saying, so I didn't have to yell. And so I thought I was just talking in my normal tone, but you know, that's my bad. You know, that's my bad, my bad about that. I do that. I got you. Next time I'm gonna yell the question out. Next time I talk to him, I'm gonna make sure I do that. But appreciate that, Edward, because I did not realize that
No, it ain't what you say, bro. It's how you say it. I want that confidence. I want that confidence. Same water cooler sport, what you bring every Monday and Friday. I want that. Any other way, you cheating yourself, bro. You good at what you do. Tez, you good at what you do, man.
I got you. I like it. Okay, I got it, man. I
Appreciate
appreciate it.
that, man.
Thank you so much, man.
I am my brother keeper, dog. That's why I get on here. I can say stuff like this. You see what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to be negative, but hey, I'm all about seeing people go to that next level, bro. And y'all boy got what it takes. Same way I see these other guys on there, man, I'm gonna be looking at y'all the same way in the next 2 or 3 years. I want to see SEC media days asking the big dog the question. You know what I mean? So hey, just get prepared for what's coming, man.
I like it. Hey, you might be speaking. Hey, I like that, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. I like that. Okay.
That's dope.
That's dope. That is dope. I like that. I'm bringing in the insider himself, Ant. See what Ant got to say on this. Ant, what's going on, man?
What's up, you guys? How y'all doing tonight? Y'all okay?
What the world?
Everybody's good.
Brand new Ant. Is this the same Ant? Is this the same
My
Ant?
boy Edwards just came in with a prophecy. You can't come in like
Yeah,
that.
man, I'm chilling, man. I mean, dang, I can't chill.
Not just the way you
Then
came
he-
in. What's up, you guys? How you feeling, man? Just wanna
Then he
say-
came in immediately. No
Exactly. He
trouble,
came in
nothing.
immediately too. Normally it take him a long time. It's so funny.
You know what? Y'all trying to be funny?
No, we just telling
I
the truth.
accept that. I accept that tonight. Okay, I accept that.
All right,
I have
we
no
already know.
comeback.
I already got a feeling of what I think you about to say. But how good will this Auburn offense be in 2026?
What you feel like I'm gonna say, sir? I'm gonna
I'm
say
just
if
waiting
you
on you
right
to
or
say it.
wrong.
If you
I'm gonna
say it,
say if you right or wrong on this one.
no,
'Cause-
I asked you the question, so I want to know what do you, I just said I feel like I know what you're gonna
oh
say,
man,
but how good will it
man,
be?
like
Not can it be, but how
like
good will Auburn's offense be?
like your boy Jay-Z say, man, top 5 dead or alive, man. We can be a top 5 offense.
Okay, then. So that's so we got Ted saying top 8, Edward saying top 7, and now we got Ant coming in saying top 5.
Yeah, man.
Top 5 offense.
Top 5 dead or alive, man.
It's possible.
Them boys already been in the system, man. They know what to expect. Man, Byron Brown said it best. What do you feel like you're gonna do in this offense? Gonna score a lot of points. Hey, I gotta take the man word for it till he don't do it. You know what I mean?
Okay, so here's a question. This offense at USF, well, this version of this offense at USF was the number 2 offense in the country last year. I think it ended up being like top 3 or something like that after everything settled down. Can that translate to Auburn? Can Auburn's offense, when we look at this offense at the end of the season, wherever that season ends, whether that's a bowl game, whether that's in potentially a college football playoff berth, or whether it's just a winning season, could this offense, despite the record that it is, be a top 3 offense? Because we've heard top 8, top 7, top 5, but this offense with the same cast of characters was top 3. If I'm not, I think they were the number 2 overall offense last year. Can that translate to Auburn next year?
Yeah, it's possible.
Okay.
It is very possible.
Very possible that it can. Okay. What you think? What you think about that, Ed?
It is possible. They can get up there. For me, like I said before, it's not about the yards. It's not about plays. It's about the structure and the functionality of the offense. That's what's going to produce the numbers. So if that's in line, what they've been doing the past couple of years at UCF, it's going to work no matter wherever you go. It's just you got to make your adjustments, like he said. You come from the Mountain West, you got to adjust when you go to the Mountain West. When you come to the SEC, you got to adjust your offense again. So that's what's giving me hope this offense is going to be good, because he's going to be able to adjust it. The players have already played in it. He's going to be able to adjust it, and then they're going to be able to make the adjustments on the field. And it's just going to work together on the shoestrings. The players are going to have to be able to function, and the coach is going to be able to function on each side and play off of each other. So, because that's what we have not had the past 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we have failed towards the end of the games. So it was either the players wasn't doing what they were supposed to do, or it was the coaches calling dumb play calls, not even being interested in changing the game plan.
What you think about that?
Or going back to Dave with Malzahn, too stubborn to change the game plan.
Speaking of Malzahn, congratulations to Coach Malzahn on his retirement. He announced today that he is retiring as a coach in college football. So we give Coach Malzahn his round of applause for a coaching career. Well done. Well done, coaching career.
He went out with a top 3 offense? Or were they number 1?
Yeah. They weren't number 4. They weren't number 1. They was like a top 4, top 5, top 4,
top 4 offense.
Something like that. So
was good. So
it was North Texas. I forgot who was second. USF, and I think Florida State was like right behind them.
So
that was his MO. I mean, that was his first year at Florida State, right?
It was.
So yeah, once again, his offense go to a new conference, shows out, but the longevity, don't know.
What's your thoughts on that, Edward, man? Can this offense come in here, and can it can what you saw at USF with the same cast of characters? Can this be? You said top 7, but can it be? Will it be a top 3 offense when it's all said and done at the end of the 2026 season?
Will it be? Can it be?
Oh.
We ain't losing.
Oh boy.
I think we lost him. I think we lost Edward.
He'll be back.
Yeah, he'll pop back in.
I think it will be.
No, there you go.
And that's no knock. Could it be? Can it be? Yes, it could be, but I don't expect it to be. One thing I will say about this defense, this offense, teams in the SEC have kind of adjusted to this offense as well. That's why you see Tennessee not quite as prolific with this offense as they once was. I don't think we need to be top 3. We be, yeah, but I don't expect that. Is what I'm looking more at the efficiency of the offense. Because can we score when we need to score? Like, that's what I'm more concerned about. You know what I mean? Can we score? Can we put them drive together when we behind a touchdown? You see what I'm saying? I think you got a defense that's going to give you every opportunity to be one of those top offenses because they're gonna get you the ball back. You know, like the defense still gonna be stout, but to say top 3, I think with the unknowns on the offensive line still for me, I just don't know how they're gonna perform. Not saying that they're not, but if you can get in that top 7, and as I said, if you run the ball, possibly top 5. If you sit anywhere from 6 to 7 offensively in the SEC, and you good in red zone efficiency, you know what I mean? Because that's the thing that get overlooked. You can score a lot of points, between the 20s, but how do you operate inside of those 20s, which we haven't really been, too efficient at times. So I'm looking at it as a totality. I'm not putting everything on the offense. I say it like this. I think we're going to be better at special teams. I think you're going to see more kickoffs and punt returns for touchdowns.
I agree.
So for me, it's more getting that 6-7 range in the SEC with the style of defense we play. Man, that's an 8 or 9 win team right there. I'll take that.
Okay. I'm about to bring up. I want y'all to ponder on that question while we're thinking about it, because I want to bring up some comments that we got in the chat that came in the chat, man. So shout out to everybody, man. Wade just entered the chat. What's up, man? Wade just came in. What's up, Wade? How you feeling, man?
Oh, Wade got his hoodie on.
Wade.
Yeah, Wade got the hoodie on, man. The SEC.
What's going on?
The SEC.
Wade in the
I don't
building.
know what happened, man. Look, I'm on I-10 out here riding, so yeah.
Be
man,
safe, Wade.
everybody
Be
doing
safe,
well.
Wade.
Everybody doing good, Wade. We doing well, my
No
guy.
doubt.
So we're gonna look at some of these comments real quick, man. Mike McKinney said Auburn goes as the quarterback goes. Always and forever. Very true. Very true. He says as the quarterback goes, that is how Auburn is going to go, is what he said. Travell came in and said, the king of the comments said 2 1,000-yard running backs. Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. We going
All
back
right.
to the 80s.
Okay.
Okay.
2
There we go.
1,000.
Can y'all hear
2
me now?
1,000. We got you. We got you, Wade. Can you hear us?
I hear Nick.
Just go back, go out and come back in, Wade. We'll get you back.
Did Ohio State have 1,000 when they won?
Indiana did.
Indiana? Okay.
Yeah.
Indiana had 1,000. And Black got his in the national championship game. He got his 1,000 yards in the national
16
championship game.
games, so
Yep.
Yeah, I could have sworn
I don't think
Jenkins
we
had
need
one too
2,000
then before they left.
Who?
Jenkins before he left Ohio State. Him and I think what his name, Henderson.
Oh, you talking about Quinshon Jenkins and what's his name? Oh, and Henderson. They
Yeah.
got but they got theirs as well. Like during the like they didn't get it during the regular season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they had like the extra games and stuff, like doing the Big Ten championship game and all that other stuff as well. Tim Toolman Taylor, man, what's up, Tim? How you feeling, my guy? He said, Warrior, man, hit the like button. Yes, please hit that like button, man, on your way in, man. We appreciate you, man. Karen Parker said, isn't the offense full of players that Byron Brown played with before? Yes, it is, especially that wide receiving core. I think every guy on the wide receiver core is guys that Byron Brown are familiar with. And then, of course, the most important part about it is the center is the same center that he played with last year as well, man. Mike McKinney said, definitely all of us were saying run the ball, Marcus. That's what I was saying. When you said, I was like, we was all saying run the ball. But
I'm talking about specifically that Oklahoma game. I got crucified for saying run the ball. Because Tez was talking about how the way we passed the ball could have worked if people would have caught passes, which I do agree with. But I was saying we didn't commit to running the ball at all in the Oklahoma game.
Yeah, but I don't think in that OU game that we could go old school and just turn around and hand the ball off.
Yeah, we was getting smacked.
Yeah, what Hugh Freeze was doing that game actually schematically was working.
it was.
That may be the one game you can point to, like, and say scheme was okay. Scheme was okay. Execution, not so much.
Because wasn't that the game where Jeremiah Cobb had like 50 some yards rushing, but one of like 30 of them came off of one run or something like that. Something like that or something. I believe that was that game. I believe that was that Oklahoma game.
Man,
We
there's
missed like
levels to this, man.
like
There's
21
levels.
points.
Yeah, something like that. Slugged Up Durkin said, man, my grandma
touchdowns.
used to say, walk in the room like God sent you. Yes.
Mm.
Yes, he did. Yes. Miss Parker, Karen Parker said Nick was probably freezing. It was too. It was. I ain't gonna lie.
It was cold
out there. It was. It was cold. But I'm not gonna use that as an excuse, man. Slugged Up said, we're talking that talk because we talk that score around here on the water cooler. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Edward for the advice and of course the insight and of course the just everything. Shout out to Edward, man. We appreciate you so much, my guy. Brad Browning in the chat, he said top half. So Brad Brown is saying he thinks this offense is going to be top half. Till I see something positive on the offensive side, I cannot get too excited because time and time again, it didn't translate to AU. This is something that I have seen, and it has been like a sentiment throughout the offseason, right? Like when you talk about like when we have the conversation about proof of concept, and I ask the question, I say, all right, Alex Golesh has proof of concept of what his offense can look like and what it will look like. Every stop he's been at, it has produced. All right. But there is this sentiment around Auburn football fans that they have to wait and see what it does at Auburn before they actually get on board with it.
There's a reason for that, though.
Is that just the Auburn PTSD that everybody's having?
Yes.
It's a reason for that. You got to think
Pretty
about
much.
it. Gus offense was Gus offense, right?
Mhm.
And then you got you came up with a Hugh Freeze whose offense worked in the SEC. We saw it work in the SEC. Then we saw it work in some inferior conferences. Figured it would work in the SEC, but then like it was kind of outdated because that was a long time ago. Brian Harsin, we never seen his offense work in the SEC. We assumed it would work. Got here, didn't work. Offensive guy was the winning coach in college football at that time.
Mm-hmm.
The difference between those guys and Alex Golesh is Alex Golesh offense worked in the SEC 3 years ago. Like we're not talking about something that happened, when teams used to line up and run I formation a lot. Like it's not outdated. It just worked, right? We do a lot of comparing this team to what Auburn was and what they were at UCF. We need to start looking at that Tennessee team and start comparing, like, is Byron Brown better than Hendon Hooker? And Hooker was a 3,000-yard passer in the SEC in this offense.
Byron Brown is 100 times better than Hendon Hooker.
Do we have a Jalen Hyatt?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? They didn't have 2,000-yard rushers, but they both ran for like what's his name? Jabari Small and they ran for like 700-800 yards.
Yeah.
With a 3,000-yard passer. Is the personnel that we have right now better than that team? I don't know. That'd be a good comparison, a good conversation to have.
Okay. So to your question, is the personnel better, or is the personnel more? Is there more cohesion with this current personnel that Auburn has that potentially is going to be on the football field on the offensive side of the ball than those teams?
I'm not sure. It like everybody's saying, it all falls on the offensive line. So even in that, I would ask, like, is this offensive line better than that one or comparable to the one that they had at Tennessee? So, because I'm trying to compare it to SEC results. We compare it to UCF, it's going to be like, well, that's not the SEC. But what we saw him put on the field in the SEC was so recent that I feel like it's recent enough to compare those results and see if we have a team that kind of mimics that or can put those kind of results on the field. And I think that's why I'm like top 8. You know what I mean? Because it has worked in the SEC before. I feel like we have a better quarterback than Hendon Hooker. I feel, like I said earlier, I feel like this is the best quarterback that Auburn possibly could have gotten. Like with all the options that were out there, this is the best possible quarterback that we could have got. So,
Are you saying he's the best possible quarterback just because of physical traits and his abilities, or because of physical traits, abilities, and the fact that he's been in the offense, this particular
Both.
offense that's going to be
That-
ran?
Both. All of that.
and
all of
and
that.
particularly like he was better than anybody that we already had on our roster, right?
But okay, to that point,
And
to your
he's
point,
the number one quarterback in the portal. So like he's literally like the best option we could have gotten.
Okay,
He was the
All
number
right.
one rated quarterback in the portal. So it's like,
All right.
I think you also got to add in play caller too. I mean, it's just not he has all the abilities, but the play caller is going to help him out as well.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
All
and
of that.
he's coming with his
all of
coach.
that.
So it's like, yeah.
That's
he's coming
what
his
gets me
coach.
with AG because he keeps saying it. He's going to make adjustments. You can go back and look at that Tennessee film or the USF film. It's not going to be the same. This is not a stock offense.
Very true.
He doesn't. He has everybody has a template of the offense,
Yep.
but he's changing it year to year. It's
Yep.
not going to be that big of a change. But this is not a stock offense like Malzahn. You know what you're going to get when you get Malzahn. You're going to get the same plays that he's run since 2009. Same stuff.
Yeah.
I think you have to be fair, and the people with that thought, you can't kind of knock them for that thought. I mean, we can sit here and say Byron Brown is better than Hendon Hooker, without never seeing Byron Brown take a step in the SEC and seeing what Hendon Hooker did in the SEC.
Right.
I can't say he better than Hendon Hooker. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I know what Auburn fans expect, and I know. But I think what a lot of people want to see is probably going to be a year or two down the road. I think this is the team that gets the ball rolling. You know what I mean? Like I said about Hugh Freeze, I don't think this team is the team that's going to take her to the promised land. I don't think they is. They may part the Red Sea for it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this is that team. But what I'm more impressed by, I'm looking at the caliber of guy that he recruiting, bringing in for the future. You know, I don't want to be like Gus and say the future is bright, but I'm saying with this team, if they can get anywhere, man, that 7-8 win team, they bringing in a whole new offense of transfers. Like, that's a lot that got to click and gel. You know what I mean? But I can say this. The more I listen to that dude talk, the more that I love him, man.
It is.
I think his attention to detail, you know what I mean? Just his attitude, which I'm not saying this team can't go win it all. I'm not saying that. But I'm not expecting them to do that this year. You know, Byron Brown, great player.
And that's why I say just give me functional football 101 offensive football. Stuff that makes sense.
But to your point, Ed, Brad said this. He said a mediocre offense with last year's defense would have made a 9-win team last year. 5 years without a winning season is something I never thought I'd see in my lifetime. So basically, what you're saying, Ed, if we just have a functional offense, Auburn should be able to win 9-10 games. Yeah. If that's the case, because that's what we were saying last year.
But I'm not going. So I'm not going to go that far, right?
You've been there the last 2 seasons, bro. The last 2 seasons.
Also, offensive production is not going to automatically equal wins, right? Arkansas had one of the best offenses in the country. But did they win? Right.
But they also but they didn't have a defense.
And we have not seen this defense play under these conditions where they're going to be on the field the entire game, pretty much, because this offense is going to move fast. It's going to be a lot of 3 and outs. It's also going to be a lot of two play drives where we score touchdowns. Right. That's the nature of it.
It's very true.
It's built to be explosive. It's built to be fast. We don't know what this defense is going to look like under those conditions. Right. So, like, I'm not going to get it. When we talking about offensive production, I'm saying top 8. But and I'm praising Byron Brown, but don't get it twisted. Like, I don't want it to seem like I'm saying, like, oh, this means we're going to win X amount of games and go to the playoffs. I mean that I believe that, like Ed said, I mean, Edward, well, y'all got the same name, kind of. But Edward said, the more I hear him talk, the more like the process sits in. The more you get conditioned to like, okay, this is a function of what we've done. I've got players that have done what we've done, and the result is going to be whatever the result is going to be. But we're going to do it this way and get to what we want to get to. That does not that gives you a good chance to win, but like in all honesty, we don't know because we never had this before on the Plains. I mean, the closest we got to something like this was maybe Gus. I think Tony Franklin tried to do some spread stuff with some up tempo. It didn't work. Like, so we've never seen this before. We come out and score 40 points a game. Like, we don't know how that's going. You know what I mean? So
honestly, I wouldn't pay 40 points a game, but the thing with the defense is, I believe with this offense coming in, I think the defense in Durkin is going to have to change the mentality. We can no longer be a bend over. We got to get more. We got to get way more three and off the fields. Like, it's got to happen. So yeah, I think it'll be a little bit of the bouncing act on.
You're probably going to be hunting a lot of turnovers, honestly.
Yeah, turnovers
a lot more risk.
I think that goalless offense might slow down just a little bit at first because you got to get the defense acclimated to it. Okay. Now the question is, if the defense catches up, then you might see where you have them 90 plays a game and put up 40 points or whatever the case may be. But I think at first it's not going to be as fast as we think.
You know what? I would believe that, Ant. But after just being around that dude, I guarantee you he's working on getting the defense acclimated right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't disagree though, Tez. I really don't disagree.
They got to be better. They got to be better at turnovers and getting three and out, or 3 or 6 and outs. They got to get better at that, man. Giving up way too many 8-play, 9-play drives that ended punts. Like, it's just, or letting them get down the field and miss a field goal. Got to get off the field.
Right. David Kelly said, "Man, honestly, we could have the year Oklahoma had. That could. I can see that. I can see that.
Well, we can't run the ball.
No, we can run the football, but what he's saying, I think what he's saying is you can have the season where you can go, you'd be like a 9-3, 10-2 team. You could be I'm not gonna say a surprise. Well, it would be a surprise to some people, but you could theoretically see Auburn based on what this like if you take everything into consideration, the nuance of everything that's going on with Auburn's schedule. We talked about this on Sunday with Dustin. The only team that has that Auburn plays this year that has a solidified understanding of what their quarterback position is going to be Georgia.
Right.
Florida has Philo, who came from Georgia Tech with Buster Faulkner to Florida. He's been in the system, so he kind of has the same thing of what Byron Brown had at USF with Golish. But when you look at every other team on the schedule, every other team on Auburn's schedule this year has a lot of question marks, and the biggest question mark that a lot of them have is at the quarterback position. And as DC Wolf always says, so goes Trigger Man, so goes the offense. And so when you look at the position that Auburn is sitting in, when it comes to how this season can potentially play out, and to this statement, how we look at Oklahoma, you look at Oklahoma in the 2024 season. A lot of those guys that was on that defense came back for that 25 season, and that defense was one of the best front sevens in the country. Now they had some problems. You know, they started a freshman in Gilroy at corner, but that front seven was still pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? Because they had a lot of those guys come back. You know, Auburn has a lot of those guys in the front seven that's coming back, especially at the linebacker position. And then you got Jordan Crawford and Malik Archer. They got some playing time last year. It wasn't a lot, but it was some. You get Dallas Walker, the fourth back. I mean, you will be starting some new edges and things and stuff of that nature. But, you know, but then when you look on the offense side of the ball, everybody that's at key positions that work in this offense have played in the Golish Gordon system at some point in time. So I kind of see where Dave is coming from when he says if it could feel like Oklahoma next year.
But
let me ask you this question.
Go ahead.
Okay, cause My guy Ted just said something, and it caught my attention. Not many teams that run this fast-paced offense have a great defense, bro. It's like, I don't know why, but it's hard to point to a team that ran this go offense, line up and run. It's hard to find a team that had a great defense and a great offense at the same time. So, is it possible? I'm just saying history and what stats say that this defense take a step back with this offense playing that style. Because we saw that
because this defense has to fill in a lot of pieces too. We gotta think. We lost a lot in our secondary room. Lost a lot on our D line, not just to the transfer portal, but to the draft. So he got a lot of pieces that he got to fill in too. So it's very likely that defense can take a step back.
It depends on what we labeling the great defense, right? So like you got to think about this. Tennessee defense this year, they run similar system, fast paced, right? Gave up a ton of yardage, also led the conference in turnover, right?
And sacks too, I believe.
And sacks. So like what are the two things you want to do when you have a high pace offense? You want to get them the football back, right?
Get the ball back.
Yeah. So like that's what I'm saying is like the defense is it may change in that aspect when you have a DJ Durkin who's able to get more creative, bring more pressure. These guys are hunting interceptions, tip passes, picks, punching the ball out, trying to get the ball back. But they may give up some big plays every now and then. You know what I mean? Like we may not be able to. Our run fits may be a little bit off in a couple games. Like we may give up some chunk yardage, but we may become a defense that is, you know, hunting the ball back for that offense. And you can do that when you averaging 35, 40 points a game. Like that allows you to be able to do that at a successful rate. On paper, you know, we defensively may give up a lot of yards. It may not be, this bend but don't break kind of all defense that we have allows us to play a lot of what I call what red zone defense, right? It's actually really tough to score. It's really tough on offenses to score in the red zone, right? It just is. Field condenses. And when you have a good defense with good players, your defense looks great in the red zone, right? When we're giving up big plays, we're going to squander those opportunities. So we won't be able to play like that. And it's just, I don't know. I'm just saying that this could happen. I'm not saying that this is what's going to happen. I could be totally wrong about this, but like it says, you don't see a lot of these offenses with particularly good defense. And you don't see a lot of these offenses that are really good in the red zone when it comes to scoring points. So those are the two things why I say, like, hey, we can have a good offense, but that does not equate 10 wins or 11 wins. You know what I mean? Top 8 offense, we could be high as top 3. You know what I mean? And it may not equal the season that we think we're going to have. A lot of things still have to happen. This is, like everybody's saying, a young team that's just coming together. So, you know, we have to be mindful of that. But as far as production-wise, like, no, I think that is A plus B equals C for Alex Golich.
Mike McKinney said, if we
can I be completely honest, Nick?
Go ahead.
I hate this offense.
Okay. Okay.
I hate this offense. I hate this offense. I hate it. Free offense. I'm not against offense. I'm not saying it's bad offense. Offense. I don't like it, dog. I get off my shit.
Yeah, you breaking up a little bit.
I feel like it's good too.
It sounds like it's good, but we
great.
can't hear it. You breaking up. You breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, I just hope, like what Ted says, you're not going to have a top grade A defense, but they got to be more. I guess this is what I was trying to say last time about Durkin. I hope he cuts these guys loose. I would like to see our defense be more like A&M, where they're stacking line, they're bringing pressure from different places, dropping out. They just let them play football. Cut these dudes loose, man. Let them make plays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
instead of
Miami
being,
McKinney.
I just hate having that mentality of bend don't break because you get stuck in it, and you're just like, oh, I'm comfortable giving up a 10-yard pass, right? My bad. No, we ain't trying to give up nothing. We're trying to take the ball away.
Yeah.
Mike
Sometimes you got to
McKinney
play like
said
that,
that.
especially when your offense don't do nothing. Like,
Well, yeah, you gotta adjust. That's where you gotta adjust. Man. I need
Yeah,
them to be
we also
more.
got to clean up those penalties too, Ed. A lot of
Very
that
true.
shit don't break was penalties.
Very true. Let me get through. Let me get through these comments real quick because let me get them. We'll get back to the conversation. Miami McKinney said, if we would quit getting Timu second-rate QBs, we will be okay. Agree, man. Big Sarge said, man, I like the depth of the skill position players on offense. It is important that BB17, man, that's wild, stays healthy for the season. Also, I kind of want to talk about that, but not tonight. We'll probably talk about that on Wednesday about Byron Brown's health. Brad Browning, he said, man, schematically, they'll get better. You got to have the scheme and talent to compete. Very true. Shout out to the Huggy Beard for becoming a YouTube member of the Coolest Cubes pod game. What's up, man? Appreciate you so much. The Huggy Beard, new member, became a member. Shout out to the Huggy, man. We appreciate you so much, man. Mike McKinney said, man, we are walking into a battle with a loaded gun. Question is, will we shoot it?
Man, we got a Russian on our as a head coach, man.
Brad Brown said, numbers wise, ranked 30 spots or more higher in total offense with the same defensive production. Should have produced 3 to 4 more wins last year. Easy. Basically, every game was a one-score game. I can't disagree with him on that one.
Yeah.
Even with the numbers we had last year, if you just had better coaching, you would have 3, 4, 5 more wins.
Yeah.
That was the weak spot of the team last year. The past years was the coaching area.
Yep.
True.
The Huggy said, man, remember what I said? We need to temper our expectations. You heard me. That's what the Huggy said. The legend of Sweet Sugarbat Williams, the Rooster Mac said it. That's what he said, man. Mike McKinney said, Durkin can adjust. He has coached with pace before at A&M. So that is, I mean, he got a point there. I mean, because he did do that.
Point taken.
He did. So this should, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe that was one of the top defenses in the country. I mean, in the conference. And if I think that defense the defense gave up less than 20 points per game that year, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that was the 21 season. It was the 20 or the 21 season. One of those two seasons.
Is that the year they had mine in like the 6-year starters?
Yeah.
If this defense gives up less than 20 points a game, yes.
Here's my rule.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. There it is, man. There it is.
I don't even want to keep going, but yeah.
If you know my rule, that's the rule, man. If you don't score 21, you don't win the game. That's what it is, man. It is what it is. Man, I forgot what I was about to say, man. Hey, this is a bad transition. It was supposed to be a great transition, but that was a horrible transition right there. So getting back to this thing, like, okay, I want to bring this up. This is what I was gonna talk about because I remember this. I got to start up here at the top. Travell said that 2 1,000-yard running backs is what he said. Because I remember when he said this, I said, whoa, all right. And I want to talk about this before we got out of here. Could you all see this offense potentially having I don't know if 2 1,000-yard running backs is feasible in this offense. I believe it. I believe you can get 1,000-yard back in this offense, but 2, I think you would need some extra games. But
it's not needed.
But could you? Okay, so you're saying it's not needed. Could you see this offense be 1,000-yard back, 700-yard back, and possibly 2 1,000-yard receivers? Could we potentially see that in this offense?
That's probably more likely.
I would say I think 1,000-yard back. I think Brown gonna rush the ball a lot too. That's why this was gonna keep it from being 2,000-yard backs, and I think we see 1,000-yard receiver.
Yeah, but I think it's really simple. Like, if we have 2,000-yard backs, right? If we're running the ball that way, teams are going to load the box, and we're not going to run the ball. Like, his offense has strict rules on when to run the ball. We're not going to run the ball into like. I don't think as a team, teams are just going to sit and let us run the football. I think when they do provide lanes for us to run, like Edward said earlier. I think it's one of you guys, man. But you look at yards per carry, right? The explosive runs is what you're gonna see. I don't know how many grinded out, hand the ball off 4 yards of carry drives they gonna have. Because they're just not gonna run the ball in the heavy boxes. It's not gonna happen. So like it's gonna be tough to get 2,000-yard backs like that. Unless the rest of the league is just like, we dare you to do it. But I doubt that's gonna happen because who wants to get ran on? Like that's like rule number 1 in football. It's like, no, we can't let them run the football. So eventually,
and you're gonna see a lot of NASCAR. If you don't know what NASCAR means, that means a lot of no huddle where they running the same play. So who's to say that they hit for 15 yards on this dig route and they gonna NASCAR and call the same play again? You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of make it hard for you to have 2,000-yard backs there.
And then you also have a quarterback that's going to be taking a lot of carry. So
that's what I was saying. I think he's gonna run the ball a lot.
I mean, he is a back.
Gonna be tough.
He is a back. I mean,
now if you say that, if you give me 1,000-yard running back and then Byron Brown runs for 1,000, that could happen.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, he go for like 700. Probably 8.
Okay. All right. Then.
I think Byron Brown gonna do a lot of running in the red zone. That's gonna help out a lot too with the red zone efficiency. Because you got an offensive minded coach that's gonna stick to the run, and you get in the red zone, run the ball. You know.
I think you're gonna see Byron Brown. I think you're gonna see Byron Brown get close to 1,000 yards rushing this year. I'm not saying he will get to it, but I think you can see him. I think you can see Byron Brown get close to 1,000 yards rushing, just because one of the plays that they like to run with Byron Brown is a GT counter, and it's a GT counter. And they run it out of so many different sets that they run it out of, to where they will run him in the same hole that the running back is going to, which is sometimes the B gap or something. Like he'll fake it and then just follow the running back and the running back will be another blocker, and that play normally gets them about 5, 6, 7 yards a pop. So I think you're gonna see that GT counter run by them as probably a bread and butter play, where you'll see the center block down, you'll see a guard pull, and you'll see the H back, fullback be in many different positions. He'll line up in the backfield. He'll probably line up right behind the tackle. They'll put him in motion to send him out to the numbers. They'll probably keep him in. It's a GT counter play. It's literally like a bread and butter play that they like to run. And I think you're gonna see Byron Brown get close to that 1,000-yard because of that. It's my opinion.
It's not but it's old school football. Old
Yep.
school
I don't have football.
Same thing. Midline.
It is. Ladies and gentlemen, the king of the comments has entered the chat, and he has a picture up there. It looks like of him, Marcus, the mayor, and I don't know who the other person is. I can't tell.
It's you.
Oh, that's me?
Yeah, that's you.
Oh, snap. That is me. God, dog, bro. Where you find that picture?
Wow.
Wait a minute,
Lord
bro.
Jesus.
That ain't him. That man Randolph.
That's
Miss Randolph
me,
in the middle.
you, and Miss Randolph, bro.
You and me Randolph.
Oh, snap, bro. Wow, bro. Where you find that picture at, bro?
My
that's
mom
funny,
took
bro.
that picture when you.
Bro, I look at it. I was like, wait a minute. I see Marcus, and then I thought that was you in the middle, but then you said Miss Randolph. Like, that is Miss Randolph. Shout out Miss Randolph, kindergarten teacher. Yeah, hey, Mr. Randolph. Rest in peace, Mr. Randolph. But shout out to Miss Randolph, my kindergarten teacher. Hey, that is me. Hey, all right, go ahead, King, in the comments.
Oh, when I say 2,000-yard running back, I meant the quarterback and the running back. Just that's what I mean. I ain't mean 2,000-yard running back, because I don't think the offense is going to allow that when you know, to run it when the quarterback runs like he runs. You know what I'm saying? And we got a fast-paced offense. Most of the time, the quarterback is going to be running.
I mean, the way your backfield set up, if you really don't want him to run, you got 2,000-yard backs in your backfield. Maybe
do.
3 for real.
You do.
Yeah.
Maybe 3, because Tay Mel's ain't no pushover now.
But the way his offense runs, you know, his quarterback gonna get you 1,000. It reminds me of a Gus Malzahn offense back in 2010. You know,
But to Alex Goshen's point too is, you know, the reason why we're saying that the quarterback is going to run like that because the quarterback can run like that.
Exactly.
If we had a quarterback that couldn't run, you probably more likely get closer to those 2 backs getting 1,000 yards because they would adjust the offense to something more. You know, we had a quarterback with more arm talent, less running ability. The offense would adjust to that.
Yeah,
I mean, but we'd be handing the ball off a lot more.
It's easier for a quarterback to drop back and the defense not be aware of him about to take off and run, and him get those yards, and you handing the ball off over and over again and getting those yards, especially with the offensive line.
True. Yeah.
You know, so that's what I meant by that. Because I mean, it has worked. It has worked in Auburn more than once. So,
Brad Brown has said, "Let's design runs for BB than he's used to. Got to protect him." I mean, that is true. You have to, because I think Wednesday I want to talk about keeping Byron Brown healthy is what I want to do. But Biggest Orange came back and said this. He said, "I would like the offense to involve the tight ends more."
Well,
got enough of them.
You'll get it.
They got to catch the ball though.
They got a bunch of them.
They got to catch the ball though. Preston, they tried to involve Preston Howard
catch
last year, and he was.
Yeah, but the tight end in this offense is going to be doing a lot more dirty stuff that you won't see that won't be in the stat sheet.
Yeah, I agree that. I agree to that.
A lot of people won't know what that tight end is doing, but it's going to be key to the play.
That's right, because we're going to run the football. We're going to run the football over there. You know, we're going to run the football.
Yeah, I think they're going to let Brown run, you know, enough. But I mean, this is the same discussion that they had with Lamar Jackson and all these running quarterbacks. They typically don't get hurt running the ball. It's usually when they're in the pocket.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, Nick.
Yo.
I got kind of a hot take.
All right, here we go.
I say Bryce Washington leads the team in rushing.
Bryson Washington leads the team in rushing.
Yep.
Chelsea.
It could happen. I mean, but I don't know. I'm still gonna go Cobb. But it could happen.
I say Cobb.
Whoever has the hot hand, in my opinion, I don't care. Get the yards.
If he does, that'd be great.
Get them yards. Get the touchdowns. I need points.
Touchdowns. That's what we need. That is good. That's a good one. That's a good one.
He's more of a Nakai Davenport type back, but he's faster. In my opinion, like he can run between the tackles, he can run outside, and he can outrun somebody. I think you're gonna see. I think he gonna get a lot of carries because you know what I'm saying. He's better built than Cobb is to take that punishment.
Well, Cobb proved last year when he did get the ball in between the tackles that he could take it too.
Yes.
But they kind of.
But what Washington getting hurt before last year?
Man, listen. Did Cobb play in Alabama?
Huh? Yeah, he played in the state of Alabama. What are you talking about?
No, I said, did he play in the Alabama game? Like, how many carries he had in the Alabama game?
Now we get into the scheme talk there because he did play in the Alabama game.
Yeah, you blame him for somebody who can't coach. You can't.
He did. Now that's something that you have to take up with the head. I mean, not the head coach, but the offensive coordinator at the time. But not giving him the ball because if I'm not mistaken, like the first 3 drives of that game, they didn't really run the ball for real. They threw like passes in the game. We were sitting here like, what are you doing? Just run the football. Like let's run the football against these guys. So like that.
It was the Hugh Freeze scheme. They had to go with what they were going with.
Yeah, well, I guess. I
Yeah,
guess.
that's when he woke up in the morning. He
You talking
threw
about
up.
when he wasn't at practice the whole week? Yeah.
Wow.
I told you he woke up that morning. He threw it up, man.
He woke up that morning and turned into Hugh Freeze.
Yeah, he woke up that morning. He threw all that up.
Oh, Dixie. Oh, this is the game plan? Oh, let me go ahead and throw that in the trash.
We gonna do this.
Oh my God.
He pulled a Willie Beeman on y'all.
Not the Willie Beeman. Steaming Willie Beeman, man. My name is Willie.
The thing about the running back room though is like it'll just depend on who's the better running back, I think.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Not because they trying to go hurry up. It won't be a lot of substitution. So who's ever rolling at the time, if that offense is out there driving, they're not finna just pull running backs off mid drive. And
we got a lot of their bad running backs.
Yeah,
so you gotta stay. We stay healthy. You gotta stay healthy too.
And I tell you, in that fast-paced offense, I've seen him in the Tennessee games. He'll have no running back in the game, and the tight end will line up back there and run the ball. Like you don't know what you're going to get from AG sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like whatever the defense calls for. Like if it says, "Hey, run the quarterback," we're running the quarterback.
Follow up to that question. Brad Brown has said, "Who's the best running back in the room right now?"
Cobb.
Yeah,
no question.
Cobb.
And you know why? Because he's already done it in the SEC.
Oh my
He's
God.
proven he's done it in the SEC. He's proven that he can do it.
I ain't just saying that.
Bryson Washington ran for 1,000 yards in 2025.
Yeah, it also depends on the style.
He ain't do it in
Yeah,
the
I was gonna
SEC.
say I ain't just saying that because he did in the SEC. I like how Cobb run the ball.
And Bryson Washington did it in an offense where Jake Spavital was the offensive coordinator. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Cobb did it where he barely touched the ball.
And Jake Spavital does not like to run the ball.
Okay.
He freed on either though.
And he still got close to 1,000 yards, and he got 1,000 yards in 2024. So I'm just saying.
Cobb got more rushing yards than the whole Auburn football team.
I hope so.
So does Bryson
Because
Washington.
all them sacks took away from the team rushing yards. He had some more yards.
I'm just saying. All right, dude. Okay. All right. I hear you. Fellas, man, this was a great discussion, man. We're gonna hold off on that right there, man. We're gonna come back Wednesday, and I want to talk about the health of Byron Brown on Wednesday. I want to talk about this quarterback room, and if this quarterback room is as solid as we think it is, let's talk about that on Wednesday. Keep that in the back of your mind, ladies and gentlemen. Ed, what you guys say to the people before we get up out of here, man?
Losers, number one. Coach is changing. Just looking forward to spring ball. See what's going. It's gonna be an exciting season, man. Just like you said, try to keep the expectations down a little bit, keep them tempered. But I think everything's gonna be fine because, like I said, this is a process. I think we got somebody in here that's going to do A through Z and not going to skip a step. So, and going to hold people accountable. So and that alone is going to win you some games. Just that alone.
Yes, it will, man. All right, Ed, man. We appreciate you, my guy. Wait, what? Okay, never mind. All right, Ed. We appreciate you, man. You got your famous words.
Losers out.
Shout out to Ed. Hey, what you gotta say to people before we get up out of here, man?
Like Al Davis said, just win, baby. Just win.
That's
my motto for the whole season.
That's what it is, man. I like it. My guy Wade on the road. Wade said he on I-10, making it down the way to I-10. I couldn't find him around with it. But what's up, Wade? What you gotta say to the people before we get up out of here, Wade?
Nothing much, man. Everybody just stay warm and just get ready for some good football.
I like it. The king of the comments. What you gotta say to the people before we get up out of here, my guy?
I just gotta say this. One thing, Alex Golders might be Russian, but he is from Ohio. And who is the greatest college football coach of all time? Nick Saban. Where's he from? Ohio.
Nick Saban is from West Virginia.
Nick Saban is from Ohio, brother. He went to Kent State.
Nick Saban is from West Virginia.
Nick Saban went to Kent State.
Yeah, he went to college at Kent State.
Exactly.
Nick Saban grew up in West Virginia.
Ohio. The ties are still the same. Alex Golders went to college in Ohio too. Great coaches. Think a lot. That's all I gotta say. See how I set you up for that?
We'll take it. We'll take it, man.
Yeah.
We'll take it. We'll take it, man. We'll take it. We'll take it, man. Tez, what you got to say to the people before we get up out of here, man? What you got to say?
Anytime we can get our coach compared to to that guy, I take it. However it may come. Oh man. Man, just appreciate you guys for having me, man. Appreciate everybody in the chat. We'll get on tomorrow, 6:30. SEC season is back. Got some content coming out too. I'm actually working on it now. You guys can see, but you can't. So yeah, go over there and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, become part of the Keyboard Collective. That way you can get in on the conversation. It's gonna be fun tomorrow. It's gonna be interactive as always. And yeah, see you there. Appreciate you again, man.
I like it. I like it. Marcus, what you got to say to people before we get up out of here, my guy?
Hey, y'all know when my brother get on here, he gonna get weird. But yeah, man. Hey, y'all be blessed, man. See y'all Wednesday. And don't forget, man, we got something coming for y'all special this week.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We got Marcus's new show is premiering Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, his new show. It is premiering Thursday, man. So I think we're gonna be premiering it. It'll be coming out at 7 p.m. Central Time Thursdays. So man,
we live?
Nah, he gonna pre-record it unless Marcus decide he want to go live.
You might well go live, man.
Well, Marcus is gonna be on here live, ladies and gentlemen, Thursday. That's what he say. So we gonna see what's up. Or Marcus, you don't gotta go live if you don't want to. You can do pre-recorded. It's up to you.
I'll play it by ear, depending on how my work.
He's gonna play it by ear. Marcus is gonna play it by ear. So yeah, man, this is gonna be great, man. The new show, Water Cooler Talk Sports, is Marcus. Oh man, this is gonna be great, man. Marcus, what's the name of your show, man? Tell the people what name. Promote the show, Marcus. Promote it.
Yeah, it's a heat check, man. Check it out Thursday, man. 7 p.m. Eastern time, or 8 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Central. Check me out, man. It's gonna be lit.
There
I don't got
man.
no filter, so you know.
Yes, sir.
There it is, man.
That's what's up.
Marcus. SEC heat check. That's what it is, man. I like it. I like it. Man, we appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us here around the water cooler as always, man. Thank y'all so much for continuing to rock with us, man. We appreciate y'all so much. Before we get out of here, do me a favor, man. Go subscribe to these YouTube channels, man. At SEC Season, what I got. Tez at Tight Sports and Alabama Football Mega Cast. Check him out around the herd Tuesdays, right before SEC season. Literally right before SEC season. Then right after that, head on over to SEC Season for Tez. We're gonna be over there rocking with Tez. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. So you get Tight, then Tez. That's what it is, man. And of course, man, shout out to I got DC Wolf over at Auburn_Addicts TV, man. Make sure you go subscribe over there. I got Dustin over at the Uptempo Podcast, man. Make sure you go subscribe over there as well. Be Sharp over at the Sharpshooter Sports Talk, man. I got Vandy Chris over at the Go to Room Podcast and the Anchor Down Live Podcast on Facebook, man. At the Huggy Beard himself on YouTube and on Twitter as well, man. I got Edward Kid Country, man. Make sure you go subscribe over there to his channel as well. On YouTube. And of course, the legend himself, Bubba and the Old Man Auburn Sports Talk, man. We appreciate him so much, man. And go subscribe over there to those guys as well. Of course, JMHO Sports Talk, what I got, Coach Sean, and On the Block Sports with Coach Carl. And of course, I got Dylan over at the College Loop, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to those guys as well, man. Support the people that support Water Cooler Talk Sports, man. Shout out to I got DJ. Day one supporter. Follow him on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Hollywood_media. That's Hollywood with an EY. And of course, follow him on Facebook at Hollywood Media with 2 A's, man.
Hollywood.
That's my quarterback, man. Make sure y'all rock what I got. Mess with the people that mess with Water Cooler Talk Sports, man. We appreciate you, man. And of course, follow us, man. Follow us at Coolest Pod on Twitter. Follow us at the Water Cooler Talk on TikTok and on Instagram. And of course, at the Water Cooler Talk Podcast Facebook page on Facebook. And of course, www.watercoolertalksports.com. for all of your college football, SEC football, and of course, Auburn football news, man. So check it out. Make sure you go check out the article that I wrote on my top 10 Senior Bowl standouts from Senior Bowl week. I think it's a pretty good article. You tell me what you think. I think it's pretty.
I think it's a great article.
I think it was a pretty good article. So go check out that article on the website, man. And tell me what you think about it, man, as well. And of course, man, if you want to become a member like the Huggy Beard did tonight, $5.99 a month, man, to become a member, recurring monthly, man. You support Water Cooler Talk Sports, man, and we appreciate y'all so much for doing that. I'm telling you, man, you want to get on for that, especially during the season. And as we ramp up close to the season during the off season, a lot of member-only content is coming soon. And of course, you get to support the channel as well, man. We appreciate y'all so much for that, man. We're gonna get out of here, man. We'll be back Wednesday. This is gonna be the last week of this schedule because we're gonna get into the off-season schedule starting next week. Because we're just gonna get into the offseason schedule starting next week. Just being real. But this is gonna be the last week of the schedule of this schedule. We'll let you know what the offseason schedule is gonna be Friday. What it is, how we'll be doing shows then. But we're not going nowhere. Not going anywhere. We're just gonna modify some stuff for the offseason. Because we don't. Huh?
You stuck with us.
Yeah, you stuck with us. We ain't going nowhere. We just gonna modify the schedule a little bit. That's all it is. We just gonna modify just a tad. And we'll be rocking. You can rock with us all off season, man. Still getting the content that you need and everything of that nature, man. We'll be back Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, man. Back around the water cooler as always, ladies and gentlemen. You all have a good one. Better yet, y'all have a great one. Y'all be blessed. Make sure y'all give the man upstairs above his because he deserves all the praise and all the glory. And until Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you back around the water cooler. It is one love, and we are out this mug. Y'all be easy, man. We'll holler. Peace.